Hey everyone, with the rise of artificial intelligence, ChatGPT, and Alphabet launching its AI model and artificial intelligence and discussions everywhere, I thought this would be a really good time to share with you how Palantir is using artificial intelligence to beat the competition. So, I made a brief video sharing with you the big picture items on how Palantir describes how it's using artificial intelligence. Of course, starting with them saying, hey, we're strongly investing in AI efforts, right? We're not ignoring this trend. We know it's powerful, we see the use, and we're investing aggressively to capitalize on it. They go on to say large language models, the accelerating pace of AI development is all inspiring and exhilarating. But there are many challenges customers will encounter as they attempt to leverage this technology operational at any scale, which I agree with, right? The organic power of artificial intelligence is inspiring and exhilarating to be sure. However, it's how you use it that determines how much value you get out of it. And that's even more important as you move up the scale in the size of the company and the size of the institution, right? Palantir deals with both large companies and governments and government institutions. And the bigger and more important those businesses and institutions are, the more important it is to utilize artificial intelligence to your advantage. You can't just have one of your staff members with no experience, no training, just go on there and type in random prompts trying to get answers to certain questions that, might be strategically important to the company. That's not going to work as well as having Palantir come in and utilize artificial intelligence to capitalize on all the data that you have at your company, right? Because that's proprietary data. That's data that nobody else has, ideally. And that's data that you can use to customize the AI large language model to give you the insights that you need to beat your competition. They go on to say that we believe larger, enduring value is more likely to emerge from the application and workflow. And that's what I talked about a little bit ago in this is where the primary value is in the application of the artificial intelligence. How do you use it? Do you type in a prompt that says, hey, tell me a joke? Or do you type in prompts that are strategically important to the value of your enterprise, to the value of the institution? So it says we are moving fast to ensure existing customers can quickly deploy AIP beside Gotham and Foundry. Gotham and Foundry are services that Palantir offers to transform their operations with intelligence, contextual decision making, and sophisticated automation and coordination from the battlefield to the boardroom. That's the key, right? Using the artificial intelligence, and Palantir will integrate it to its existing services to empower and enhance them to make them even more valuable to enterprises. So Palantir is one of the companies that I feel is way more likely to benefit from the increasing power of artificial intelligence rather than to suffer from that, right? There are some businesses, and I mentioned in one of my videos, Chegg is one business, education technology company, that I feel has been significantly hurt by the rise of artificial intelligence. Its business, it has been hammered, right? Palantir is not like that. Palantir, I feel, is going to utilize artificial intelligence to enhance the services, the data analysis services that it can offer clients and institutions. So that's a big deal. That's a big benefit. And if you're a Palantir stock investor, you should be thrilled that Palantir has capitalized and is capitalizing on this trend. And I'll end with this final example that they gave here. At a major insurance company, we deployed a pre-release version of AIP, which is their AI software, in a few days, and they built a collaborative AI agent to automate claims processing. And the chief data officer told us that AIP was years ahead of anything else they had seen. Years ahead of anything else. So that's a huge practical application right there, right? To use artificial intelligence to automate the claims process, now you don't need a human that you need to pay wages to, and the human will likely, well, I shouldn't say likely, but humans are prone to make mistakes. Whereas if you can train the AI model effectively over a year, I would argue that the AI agent would make less mistakes on the claims than a human will, because some days we're tired, some days we don't get enough sleep, and for many other reasons we may not, or we may not be at our best, whereas the AI is always at its best. Wherever its best might be, it's usually there for a very high percentage of time. So big deal here for Palantir investors, Palantir stock investors. Artificial intelligence, in my opinion, is going to be a huge boost for the company. It's not, in my opinion, it's not going to be hurtful to Palantir. I think there are areas where it might be, but overall the benefits will outweigh the downside for Palantir stock and Palantir stock investors. All right, but that's all I've got for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.